Welcome back to Apple Tree Allotment. Down here on Sunday morning this week at 7 a.m. It's gone 7, the sun's starting to warm up a little bit. Thought I'd get down here, and primarily I wanted to do watering. I could have done one coming down last night, but never got round to it. But do some watering today. It's been hot the last couple of days, and supposed to be today's supposed to be up to about 24 degrees Celsius, I think. So everything definitely needs a bit more water. So I'm going to do some watering. I'm also going to do, I brought down a few things to plant. I brought down some beans, some green dwarf beans. So I've got these plants that I've been growing at home. They're pretty tall now, so now the nights are sort of getting a bit warmer. I'm going to get these out into this long bed. I'm going to pull out of these leeks that were from last year and get them in here. So start planting them up in here. I've also got some more potatoes I can get in. I brought down some grass clippings. I started collecting them from everywhere. Put around my potatoes and things. I got some from my mum and dad from their lawn. So I'll put some more around our potatoes, more clippings around our potatoes. Yeah, and I brought down my other seeds and things, but we'll see where we get to today. Allotment's looking really good. Noticing more and more coming up. Peas are looking really good. Really pleased with these actually. They've suddenly had a little growth spurt, so there's quite a few along there now. Yeah, hopefully they'll get left alone by the mice or whatever it was that were eating them before. So they're doing good. I should probably actually sow. I should have some seeds with me actually. I should actually put some more canes in here and sow some more. So I might do that first actually. There's a few of the beans that we sowed starting to come up, I think. A couple in here. It's hard to tell. Yeah, hopefully they'll start coming up soon. Garlic's looking really good. Not too long left for this now, I shouldn't think. I haven't actually had a dig around in there yet, so I might do that in a bit. Let's see how we're doing. This bed is going to have our sort of summer squash in and things. So I did sow a couple of courgettes, but I don't think anything's happened there yet. But I do have quite a few growing at home. I do need to pull out these potatoes at some point. I might leave them until we need the space, and I'll pull them up then and see if we've got anything on them. But the next bed does have quite a lot in it. Our chard is going absolutely bonkers as usual. I did take a load home a couple of days ago to use, and we've got a whole load more over there. Just can't eat it quick enough. Probably live off one plant, to be honest. Don't even need 4 there. But we do have some nice flowers growing there. Quite a few in there. The onions are doing really well. They seem to be really happy this year. So we've got some flowers here somewhere. Not so many of those coming out yet. Leeks are doing well though. 2 lines of leeks there. They'll need spreading out at some point, but at the moment they're just getting going. Some more flowers in here starting to come up. And I did notice some very, very small carrots. Just see tiny carrots coming up. And some more, another row of flowers here. Looking good. So we do have this space at the end still to think to put something in, so I might sow some more of something in there. I'll have a look. I do have a plan. Just a snail making his way up my leek there. I do have a plan on my in the shed, so I'll have a look what else I plan to put in there. Strawberries are all looking good. Need to weed this bed a little bit, so we'll patch that today. They're looking really happy, and the raspberries as well are bushing up really well. I brought down some, hopefully they're in my box actually. I brought down some more signs to put on the other beds, so I remember which potatoes are which in here. And these beds, these are my first early, rocket first earlies. That have been in just over a month now. So they're looking good. I might put some more grass clippings around them. Put the main crops in these two, 3 days ago, I think. And we've got our 2 beds of second earlies. They were just starting to come up. Yeah, there's a few coming up. It's got a few, not the biggest one, but there's a few little ones there as well. So that's good to see. We've got this bed, I'm going to put main crop, I think they're called Twister, in there, so perhaps do that today. And then our Rudolph's ones we saved from last year. They've been in quite a while, these have probably been in a month or so as well. They're looking really nice. Really good. I really like the Rudolph potatoes. They're a very good variety, really nice for jackets and not so good for roasting, I don't think, but they were really good for jackets and mash. They were really big as well. And then across the back here, these are all the ones I moved from around the plot that were popping up from last year's bits. They're doing okay. A few bits of weed to pull out. So, yeah, they're doing pretty good. A little ladybird on there, yeah. A ladybird hiding in there. I have left the forget-me-nots, because I like forget-me-nots. Nice to have a few flowers about. The chard over here, some of this I sowed last autumn, some of it I moved from that other bed when I rebuilt it. But yeah, the size of these ones, they're already getting huge. I cut a load off this a couple of days ago. Absolutely massive. So yeah, I might have to start giving that away at a greater speed. Yeah, but beautiful morning down here again. I've got about an hour or so, hour and a half maybe, before I need to do other things. So yeah, try and get as much in the ground as I can now. Now it's warming up, it's starting to get warmer nights, and hopefully we should start to see get a lot more in now. We'll have to come down and water a bit more, I think. I've added my little signs to the rest of the beds, so all the potato beds have now got signs on, so I remember which ones are which and when I planted them as well, just so I remember what varieties we got and which ones are the second earlies, first earlies, etc., main crops. So I've just put out the first bed of the Twister main crops. I put 12 in this bed, same as I've done in the other main crop beds. And this pack was quite big. I've still got another 24 potatoes in this bag. So I'm running out of space for potatoes, and I've already got a lot of potatoes. I was going to give some to someone else already, so I'll give them a few. And then we're going to have to do some creative thinking to find some potato beds. Maybe I might have to have a clear out over here and put some over here. It's a bit of a shame to waste them. And maybe in some buckets at home or something. Yeah, that's a lot of potatoes. I didn't quite realise there was that many in there. I might even squeeze some in with the rhubarb. I was going to put flowers in there, but yeah. Anyway, so today I'll get these ones put in. At least they're in now. And get going. I've planted those 12 Twister main crop potatoes. So I've got them in this bed. I ridged it up a little bit just because this bed is quite shallow. And I put some grass on top, keep the moisture in. And mulch it a bit. I will top these beds up. At some point I'll go down to the recycling centre, maybe this week, and just put some soil improver on these beds, just to make them a bit deeper, especially these two are a bit shallower than the others. So I'll get these filled right up to the tops, and probably, well, whatever I can get for the other potato beds. Just keep on top of it, keep adding to the soil. Try and get those as deep as possible, and keep covering the potatoes up as they come up. I think hopefully we're past the frost state now, but it'd be nice to keep them protected as they come up. So next job is the beans. Get them in while I'm here. So I'm just going to pull these leeks up and start planting these up in here. I don't think they need canes. I don't think I put them up canes last year. I can't quite remember. But yeah, I'll get them in here. This is another bed that could do with some more soil. Yeah, it's another contender for some soil when I get some. There's all them leeks I've just pulled out of that bed. And obviously I've been there a good year now. But there's still some good usable stems there. So what I'll probably do is take them home and chop them all up and freeze them for now, and we'll just use them as we can. Obviously that's quite a lot of leek to try and use in one go. So yeah, we'll try and save that, and make sure I keep reminding ourselves that we've got it in the freezer. So I just need to finish weeding a few of these bits, and I'll get those beans in. Got my beans laid out ready to go in. The pack says about 30 centimetres apart, so I've tried to do that, put them in rows of 2. I have raked up to try and make this bed a bit deeper. I've raked up the soil from the other end, which obviously I'll fill in again before I plant some more. And then I've also nabbed some soil from a bed over there, which I'll replace this week hopefully. But that's just given us a good depth to be able to plant into. At some point I want to sort this fence out as well, put some nice posts in, but I've run out with the nice uprights I got from my mum's decking. So I'm gonna have to find some other sorts of posts. But yeah, so we're gonna get these dug in now, plant these out in this way. I've got the beans dug in and looking really nice. There's 10 there. I do have another tray at home, although they weren't quite as nice as ones. They were getting a bit leggy. But we'll see how these do for a few days with the evenings and things, and if they get eaten, and perhaps bring those other ones down, and when I've got some soil in that other end of the bed. Yeah, hopefully they'll do okay. I'll water them in a minute. It's looking good. Next job, I'm running out of time now, but I'm quickly going to get some peas in here. So I'm just going to grab some more canes and probably get another 6 or 8 canes on each side in there. So I've managed to fit in another 8 canes at the end of this bed. So I've just angled them up on the top that was already there. I haven't tied it in yet, just to remember which ones I'm doing. So I'm going to put these peas in, and I'll put a couple in for each side, and see what comes up. These are ones we were given actually. These are climbing pea alderman, high yielding apparently. So yeah, we can get these in to the end of May. So we need to crack on with these other beds as well. And, yeah. I've got them all tied in now. I did miss a cane, I just realised, so I just put an extra one in. Got those ones in. I also filled in a couple of these that didn't have any peas showing yet. They might well have come up anyway, but I just added a couple of seeds in where I couldn't see any. Just a bit of a numbers game against whatever animals are nibbling away at my seeds. But yeah, hopefully these will come up in a few weeks. These ones have taken a few weeks, 3-4 weeks maybe. Yeah, it's looking good. Nice to see that all in there. I do need to do the bed. The idea was that we were going to do sort of succession up here. So maybe in the week I'll get these two done as well. Get those in now. And obviously the garlic is still in at the end, so I can't do that. But we can always do something later in there, like pumpkins or something. Yeah, that's good. And obviously this end will finish in sort of 2-3 months, so we'll be able to reuse this for autumn type crops. And the same with the beans. The idea was to have all of this, because we eat a lot of green beans, and we can, both things are easy to freeze, so we'll definitely make use of the freezer for preserving those. Yeah, so something good. We try and grow what we can definitely eat, what the kids will eat, and what can store well. No point growing stuff you're not going to eat. So yeah, we'll try that this year. Yeah, plot's looking really good. I think that's about all I've got time for, jobs wise, to do today. I might just pull up a few more of those leeks, freeze them at the same time. But yeah, it's just going to give everything a good water now. So yeah, that's all the bits and pieces done. Got a lot done actually, and more than I thought I'd get done today. So that's always nice. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying a bit of warm weather and growing if you can. And yeah, look forward to talking to you soon.